Hey Falcons fans, if you want to stay up to date with all the news, updates, and developments about our team, you're in the right place. Here, you'll find everything about the Atlanta Falcons, with content made especially for our fans. So, don't waste any more time. Subscribe to the channel right now and activate the bell to receive all notifications firsthand. And of course, leave your like to strengthen our incredible community of Falcons fans. Get ready, because we're bringing you hot and exclusive news. Now let's get to today's news. Falcons finally get some good news on Kirk Cousins' trade. The Atlanta Falcons have been trying to sell their $180 million player all offseason. Good news finally appears to be on the horizon, as Jeremy Fowler reported on ESPN's SportsCenter that Kirk Cousins is on the Pittsburgh Steelers' radar. I've talked to a few people this week who have led me to believe that Cousins is at least on the Steelers' radar if something goes wrong with Rodgers, Fowler began. There was interest early in the offseason. Right now, Pittsburgh may be the only hope for Cousins, or he'll be stuck in Atlanta. The big sticking point in this deal, as with most NFL trades, is the guaranteed money that the Falcons included in the deal Cousins signed just 2 years ago. The huge deal handed out to the 36-year-old veteran has turned out to be a bust for the organization, which is now doing everything it can to get someone else to foot the bill. Cousins has $37.5 million in guarantees between this year and next, Fowler continued. Somebody is on the hook for that, whether it's Atlanta or somebody else. So in order to facilitate a trade, Atlanta would need a team to make up some of that money, whether it's $4 million, $20 million, whatever it is. But the feeling around the league is that Atlanta isn't willing to budge on that. As one source told me, if they were willing to accept a small percentage, say $7 or $8 million of that money, a deal would be done. Steelers owner losing patience with Rodgers. In typical Aaron Rodgers fashion, he's the final domino to fall in the 2025 NFL offseason. He has publicly flirted with the idea of retiring, but seems to be saying he would like to return to the league. After all, the favorite and one of the last teams without a true starting quarterback is the Pittsburgh Steelers. But it appears their owner may be losing patience with the future Hall of Famer. Steelers chairman Art Rooney II, who said on April 1st that the Steelers would wait not forever, but a little longer for Aaron Rodgers, made a similar statement as he left the owners' meetings on Wednesday. A little longer, I'll say the same thing, he said. Read a post from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler's X on Thursday night. Raheem Morris's connection to Jalen Ramsey makes a trade to Atlanta a strong possibility. A trade to the Atlanta Falcons is a real possibility for Jalen Ramsey, but it comes with some huge obstacles to overcome. The Falcons have been looking to add depth on defense, not just players to fill holes, but players who can still play and contribute to what the team is trying to build in a more aggressive style of play. Falcons head coach Raheem Morris has a strong connection with Jalen Ramsey from their time together on the Los Angeles Rams. On paper and financially, the move doesn't seem like an easy one. There are names that could also be veteran leadership for Atlanta, such as Trey Hendrickson of the Cincinnati Bengals. But the Falcons aren't in a good position to offer much in return. The Dolphins will likely want draft capital, and the Falcons are limited in that regard for 2025. Atlanta gave up its 2026 first-round pick, trading back in the first round this year to select edge rusher James Pierce Jr. That may prevent the Falcons from exploring a trade, but the idea can't be ruled out completely. Raheem Morris has the utmost respect for Ramsey, and Ramsey loved playing with Morris. If the Miami Dolphins could settle for a couple of day 2 picks in the 2026 NFL draft, a deal could be made. Atlanta is already short on draft capital for 2026, with 5 total. Atlanta drafted Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman to bolster the secondary, and brought in Kobe Bryant as an UDFA, who may have the best chance of making the active roster of any UDFA. Bryant went undrafted on draft night from the Kansas Jayhawks, after being projected as a day 2 or 3 pick. With the Atlanta Falcons in win-now mode, nothing can be ruled out if the team wants to use some more veterans on defense.